is back, folks. It is Friday, 12 noon, November 9th, 2018. What's up, folks? What's going on? Friday, November 9th, 2018. A lot of stuff going on. I'm going to talk a couple things. Got some emails today I want to answer, so it's cool. I'm going to answer those at the end. Big announcement. Everyone knows Mr. X was my co-host for a while. Due to his scheduling and his job stuff, it's hard for him to be on, which he hasn't been on in a while, and I wish he would be, but unfortunately, we have a new co-host starting next week who's going to be in studio in my house. Technically my studio, if you want to call it that. Allowing as long as Bernie over there, I can't see him, he moved, allows it for him to come into the apartment and do the show. His name is PJ, a.k.a. work with him, a.k.a. I call him P Nasty. Will be my co-host starting next week, so I'm looking forward to that. Have someone to interact with, talk. PJ's a little bit younger than I am. Actually, he's about 14 years younger than I am, but I like to get his take. He's more the newer generation. You know, grew up different times. Kind of, how he sees things, how I see things. So I think he's gonna be great for my show. I hope everyone enjoys him. I said I'm shout out to him right now, P Nasty. I can't wait for you to join the show. He couldn't be here today. He still wants to make his debut next week. He had other things going on today that he couldn't get out of. So next week, the new co-host, P Nasty, PJ, will be joining me as my new co-host live here in my humble abode. So that's the big announcement I wanted to make. Other thing, talk quick sports. The Yankees are talking about trying to get a couple good starting pitchers. Good, I'm all for it. Get a superstar pitcher if you can, and some kind of mid to range good second, third starter. They signed CeCe. Welcome back, CeCe. He announced this is his last year. I'm kind of glad he's going out a Yankee. But he's definitely said this is his last year. He's retiring after this year. So him going out a Yankee is really good. So that's awesome. I'm happy about that. What else? Something else I want to talk about. The Knicks won a game the other day. Whoopity-doo-dah. They still suck. I want them not to win anymore. If they go 4-78, great, because we'll at least get a better chance of lottery pick next year, because they ain't going anywhere this year. Without Porzingis missing half the season, the Knicks are just, I have to admit, Tim Hardaway Jr. is playing pretty good, but that's about it. Everyone else, the rookies they got are playing all well. They've signed a couple free agents playing pretty decent. You just got to get a couple big names in there, maybe big off-season, free agent guy, and hopefully have a good draft, and we'll see what happens in the Knicks. Like I said, they ain't going to be good for another God knows how long. The Giants, on the other hand, are playing Monday Night Football. God knows why. They're playing the shitty 49ers, even though the 49ers are a game better than them. Not saying much. They both suck. Giants have 1 win. 49ers have 2 wins. So that's nothing really. Jets. The Jets. Darnold's not playing this week, but Josh Old Man McCown, who is pretty decent. We'll see what happens. I don't know who they're playing this week. I forgot, but they still got a shot at making the playoffs. They need to win before their bye week. So we'll see what happens. Wrestling. Okay, Crown Jewel was fucking terrible. Okay, it was so bad that I almost threw up. Some of the matches were okay. The stupidest thing of them all was the World Cup. In the beginning of the match, stuff's going on. It was Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz, which I was kind of surprised they had 2 heels in the finals. Go figure. But anyway, Miz gets hurt. Baron Corbin's at ringside. Shane McMahon's at ringside, representing both Raw and SmackDown. So instead of Ziggler winning by forfeiture, Shane McMahon says, no, I'm going to take his place. Shane McMahon goes in, faces Dolph Ziggler, beats him, and supposedly now Shane McMahon's the best in the world, World Cup winner. Stupid. There was a ton of guys in the back that got brought out to freaking replace The Miz. Kind of pissed off about that. Shane's going to be on TV more, which I'm okay with, but as long as he doesn't wrestle that much, he's going to be supposedly at Survivor Series. In the Survivor Series match, the 10-man elimination tag match against Raw, which should be interesting. Brock Lesnar won again. Everyone's saying this is a big reason why he won. Supposedly, Braun's been having problems backstage. He's fighting through some injuries. So what? Give the man the belt. He don't got to defend it every night on Raw. Was Roman Reigns doing it when he was champion? No. Has Brock defended it on Raw? No. So what's the big deal? Let him defend it like all the other guys were doing on pay-per-views. So, like I said, the fact they put it back on Brock Lesnar, stupid. I'm pissed off. I didn't want to watch Raw this week. I watched it briefly for like 2 minutes, and I was like done with it because it's stupid. It's dumb. I don't care about it. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? The elections. Could care less. Still freaking politicians to me are just crooked fucks. All they're going to do is try to take your money and make more money to make them richer and not give a shit about what the hard-class working American like myself does. Like I said, I went on an interview before. I'll tell you right now, if you're delivering packages, not delivering packages, I'm sorry. If you're transporting people, bus driver, if you're driving the elderly, or school bus for kids, or school bus, a regular bus to the city and stuff, you should be getting paid. The pay they offered me, I was laughing. I laughed in this guy's face when he told me the starting pay. $12 an hour to ship, to transport elderly people from, doctor's appointments to their home, nursing home, to the hospital, whatever. $12 an hour start. I mean, I think that's a little insulting to freaking elderly people. And out of that, you have to take a special license that they weren't even going to pay you to pay out of pocket for it, which was like $150, $170 freaking to get the CDL, to get the super license. I was like, if it was a little bit more than I'm making now, I'd have been like, all right, whatever. Excuse me. I have emails today. I have 3 emails today, which is good. So keep them coming. And we'll see. Like I said, I like answering emails. It's fun. It keeps the show going longer. And so I'll do those in a minute. And SmackDown was okay. Wasn't great. The 5th member of Team SmackDown is going to be Samoa Joe, which I thought it would be. It was between him and Jeff Hardy. It was a good match. The Miz and Daniel Bryan, which I like to have them playing off of each other. They've been such rivals, like they're kind of like teaming up now, and they're kind of funny together. So I like that how they have that playing little chemistry. So that's the SmackDown to me. A show, dude. It's more entertaining. Granted, it's only on for 2 hours, but it's more entertaining than a 3-hour boring Raw show, which are completely burying dudes. So on that. Okay. One thing I want to talk about real quick. Okay, everyone knows that the Major League Baseball and do their awards. Right around after the World, like a month or so after the World Series. I'll tell you right now, Miguel Andujar does not win Rookie of the Year, I will be stunned for this reason. One, if it wasn't for Miguel Andujar, the Yankees would have been terrible. They would have been, because Judge was out half the season. Giancarlo Stanton didn't do much. A lot of guys, underperformed. Didi had a decent season, but we're going to miss Didi next year, okay? Brian Cashman, for the love of God, we don't need offense, okay? You put Gleyber Torres at short, bring up Ronald Torres, put him at second, put Neil Walker at second, I don't give a shit. If you want to go get freaking Bryce Harper's not coming here. Manny Machado's not coming here, so you can forget that. I don't need one. I don't want either one of them. So you want to keep Voit at first base, that's fine. Maybe get another guy to back him up, or he can platoon with, because right now you are not going to have Luke Voit playing first base all year round. That's not going to happen the whole season. He's going to get hurt. He's a big dude. He's going to have injuries. I'd rather see him platoon with somebody. Greg Bird sucks. Use him as trade bait. Keep him in the minors. Let him get his numbers up there and trade him, because he's garbage in the major leagues. At least for the Yankees he was. Maybe he'll have luck somewhere else. Use him as trade bait if you want to get another starting pitcher. Do not get rid of Gleyber Torres. Do not get rid of freaking Miguel Andujar. You got tons of other guys in my league system that are worth something. Trade those guys. Brett Gardner's coming back. God bless Brett. I love him. That's great. So that's for baseball. I know, Jay. I was in the league. Thanks for reminding me. Jay was in fantasy baseball league, and he said I had Luke Voit, and he helped me win. He helped him win the league. So, anyways. Fucking fantasy baseball bullshit. I'm done. I don't think I'll play fantasy baseball anymore. Every time I get a good team, my guys end up getting hurt the whole season. The whole season, half the season, and when I do come back, they end up fucking sucking. So, anyway, my fantasy football team, I'm doing okay. My other league, I'm done. My record's terrible. I had the best graded draft, but yet my team's in fucking last place. I'm 1-7 in that league. In my league that I run, I'm 4-4-1. And I got to win. I had a great game last night from Ben Roethlisberger, put up mad points for me, so I got a good shot as long as the guy I'm going against, his quarterback Jared Goff, doesn't put up bigger numbers than Roethlisberger did. I actually might be 5-4-1. So, what else I want to say? There's one more thing. Talked about wrestling, talked about baseball, football, basketball. I think that's about it. I'm going to do the emails now. Let's see. I got a few emails here. One from Mr. John Wynn. John asks, we are excited for your big announcement. I already announced it already. Here are some questions. With Triple H hurt and Roman Reigns gone, what do you think will be the top 3 matches of WrestleMania? John Cena's going to be there now. There's no doubt. If Triple H and Roman Reigns aren't going to be at WrestleMania because Triple H pulled his shoulder muscle, whatever, it was really bad. They showed it. He took a picture. It was like really bruised bad. Like that match was like the old man match. It was terrible. Shawn Michaels looked pretty decent for being 53 years old in the ring, but it was just sad. There was a couple botches. It was like those guys shouldn't be wrestling anymore. It was just sad to watch. You know, I didn't want to see it, but I didn't even watch that whole match. I kind of just, I just was like, ugh, I couldn't watch it. John Cena, I'm pretty sure, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, those guys are going to be the headliners, I think. Who they're going to face, I don't know. Top 3 matches, I want to see AJ Styles versus either Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, or I want to see him face Randy Orton or Finn Balor. I think John Cena might fight. Who knows? Hogan might come out of retirement, which I don't want to see either, but I don't think he's going to wrestle anybody. I think he just might be there to be in someone's corner or whatever. I don't think he'll actually... I don't think he'll actually wrestle. At least I don't think he will. But who knows? What moves do you see happening in the MLB offseason? I discussed that already. I can see the Yankees need to get starting pitching. That's it. Plans. They get good starting pitchers and keep just move a couple of guys around here offensively. They'll be okay. Everyone else, Red Sox are world champions, so I think they keep the team the way it is. Don't fuck with it. Don't change a thing. They'll be fine. Other teams, like I said, everyone needs something different. Starting pitching, power, offense, defense, relief pitching. Like every team's different. So, have you ever had an STD? If so, how did you handle it? No, never had an STD. Thank the love of God. How do you feel about your finances? How much credit card debt do you have? Not as much as I used to. Me and my wife have been pretty good about maintaining our finances, especially the credit card. We only use it when necessary, emergency purposes only. So it's kind of still. It's not great, but it's definitely gone down a lot from what it was. It was way worse a while ago, so it's darn. I remember you said tacos make you fart. Which food makes you burp a lot? It's a good question. Burp. Tacos as well, but not so much as it gives me gas. So fried chicken makes me burp a lot. If I have fried chicken. I am a boob man. When it comes to women, Jamal is a balls man on his partners. What are you? I like both. Boobs and butts. Good for both. Ever hear of the porn star Janet Mason? Sounds familiar. She was in the tire shop last week with her husband Steve. She looks good. Well, she's a porn star. I hope she looks good. Otherwise, she's an ugly porn star who's probably not making any money. What should we do about all the white trash that keep voting for bad politicians? Nothing you can do about it, man. People are going to vote who they want to. White trash, upper class, middle class, whatever. Everyone votes who they want. Everyone's got their own opinion. I think Renee Young is hot. So do I. Would you have a threesome with her and Dean Ambrose? No. Dean Ambrose scares me. He's a good wrestler and everything, and he's entertaining, but he's a weird dude. You say, like I said a lot. It's like your catchphrase. Does it help you think? No. It's just something to transition into other things, I guess. I don't know. Did you ever do cocaine? Not that I can remember. I don't think so. No. I'm trying to think back in high school and college days, but I don't think I ever did. Before you were married, have you ever hooked up with a stripper? No. I love your tattoo. I have tattoos. I have this one, and I have a Yankee one. So I have two. I might get another one, but I don't know what yet. Thanks, dude. Number one fan, John. Thanks, John. Thanks for keep sending in those questions. And we got one from Lynn Ann. Lynn Ann writes, regarding abortion. Ooh, this is a good one. When is it acceptable? If I if a married man knocked me up and I wanted to have an abortion, shouldn't the man have a say? Well, if he's married, most likely he's going to want you to have the abortion. Because if his wife finds out that she knocked up another woman, that wasn't her, they're going to be problems. So I'm pretty sure he's going to say get the abortion. And the woman, I think the woman has this, if she wants to carry the baby, she carries the baby. If she don't want it, then she gets an abortion. Like I said, the person who pregnates the woman also has a say, as long as they're married or in a serious relationship. But if they're not if there's a one-night stand or an affair or whatever, the woman has pretty much the full control in that situation. I think. But thank you, Lynn, for that crazy question, but a little more different topic than I've gotten to. So thank you, honey, for that question. And we got one from Mr. Ward Brower. Hi, Jerry Glader, show is back. Never went anywhere, pal. I went on a second amendment in Utah with my cousin David in Salt Lake City. I've been battling depression since my fiance and I split. I'm afraid to be single forever. Anyway, here are a few topics and questions. We've decided to move on and have you at the reunion. Great. We can do $400 in transportation. We'll have to be via Uber or Lyft service since a private car is still too pricey for the budget. How many guests will you be bringing? The plan is to have a booth set up for you to interview guests if they like. We are also going to broadcast it on our webpage. Cool. That sounds good. I just need to know the date and time, dude. If I don't know the date and time, then I guess that's how I can plan everything out. And if my new co-host is still around, he'll probably be my guest. Here are topics for you. Donald Trump is very polarizing, but I like him. Do you feel he's done a good job? It's been okay. He's had some ups and downs, but hey, man, no one's attacking us from other countries. Granted, there's been a lot of horrible shootings lately. The other shooting yesterday in California at the club. Oh my God! My heart, my prayers and sympathies go out to the families of those people who were killed in that ridiculous shooting. And as much as there got to be gun laws. There just has to be gun laws. Ex-military, police officer, anyone who had service that used a weapon should have the license. And also, especially if you're in the military, I think you should, after serving for a long time, because they said he had post-traumatic stress disorder from being in the military. So I think you should get tested after you get out of the military, because the guy was a former Marine. So like I said, as much as I support our troops and stuff, but they go through a lot of stuff, man, and it's tough. Like I said, I don't know how these guys deal with it, but they really got to get tested out. And anyways, I recently started doing Hatha yoga. Ever try it? No, not really. You mentioned a few times that you were looking for a job. So what happened to the current one? I'm still at my current job. It just sucks and the pay's terrible. Why are you looking? It's hard to establish yourself when you bounce around so much. Yeah, like I said, it's a couple of crazy jobs, and I just needed more money, and management wasn't, if management doesn't, some management places I worked at were really good, but the job sucked, or the pay was really good, but the management was treating you like shit. So like I said, if you see working hard and people are freaking putting you down and yelling at you, and when you're just trying to do your job and they don't want to talk to you like a human being, they yell at you like you're a freaking piece of shit. That's when I freaking get upset. That's when I think, hey, I'm working for you. You at least can have the balls and the nerve to freaking talk to me like a human being and not a fucking slave or an asshole just working for a dime. How come you never went to college? I went to ARC, but I never just pursued anything after that. My time when I went to ARC, I didn't know what I wanted to do. A lot of things came to mind. I didn't think of things until later on in life, which I wish I can go back now and be like, all right, I want to do this and go to school for that. But I'll go back to school now. It's tough, family-wise, work-wise. It's not easy. I could try. I might look into it, but it's going to be a lot of sacrifice and stuff. And the job I have now really, really sucks. But, I have off Fridays, which is cool. Hence, I do my show on Fridays. But Friday and Saturday, I have off, but I work Sunday through Thursday, which I hate working Sundays, but whatever. What else you got here? I remember you always being such a ladies' man. I don't know what you're remembering, dude, but I didn't really become a ladies' man until like post high school, really. Like high school, I dated a few people, but I wasn't like constantly with anybody. How many did you sleep with? I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you. What's the best story? What was the worst? I think I've told this story before, man. Got walked in on by a father who almost killed me. That was probably the worst. The best story was, I think, I don't think I have a best story. You know, I think one of the girls I was dating actually ended up being dated in college. Ended up being a model for some small catalog company, whatever. I don't even know. I saw her on Facebook and I saw her job and I was like, and she had pictures. I'm like, oh shit, she's freaking modeling in a catalog. So I was like, hey, I dated a model. Awesome. Not a real model, but you know, whatever. What are 3 things you wish you can change about your life right now other than money? My job, career, and how bad all my sports teams are fucking sucking balls this year. Like the Yankees were okay until they lost the playoffs. Giants, Knicks, you know, I don't really follow hockey. As much as I'll watch the Rangers once in a while, but you know, I don't even know how they're doing. I want to work, dude. It's just I don't want to be treated like shit while I'm making shitty pay, dude. It's like, you know, I don't want to, you know, as much as, you know, I don't mind working, busting my ass and making a good living, but I don't want to get treated like shit and making shit money. You know, like if you're working in a warehouse. Yeah, dude, that was years ago. I was high school when I worked for McDonald's, dude. They're great people. Don't get me wrong. I had no problem with them. I loved working for them when I was growing up, but I can't work at McDonald's now, dude. Like the pay isn't nothing and whatever. But actually, the warehouse we're working at now, the pay sucks. For other warehouses I've been trying to get into, we're paying way more. And you know, the management at this place that I'm working at now is god awful. You know, they don't think they talk down to you like you're a piece of shit. Steve, I agree because I do believe you're a cop. So I feel for you, man. You know, but you probably make way more money than I do. So I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I'll email you over the agreement about the reunion soon. Ward. Thanks, Ward. Hopefully I can be there if it's a good day and time. And like I said, my guest will probably be my new co-host who will join me next week, Mr. PJ, a.k.a. P Nasty, which I nicknamed him because he's a good worker. I don't want to become a plumber, dude. I can imagine myself being a plumber. If I was a plumber, I would probably like destroy people's toilets, overflow their sinks or something. Like I would have to definitely go to school for it, but if I tried to do it now, forget it. I would destroy somebody. But that's about it. I'm trying to think. There's something else I wanted to say. Besides, thanks. Keep sending the emails, comments, questions, emails, topics. JerryGman2376 @yahoo.com. And that's it. Next week, I'll be revealing my brand new co-host, a.k.a. P Nasty, my man PJ. Can't wait. Should be a good new perspective on the show. Join me then, 12 noon every Friday. I'm here, folks. Until further notice, I'm not going anywhere 12 noon Friday unless I have an appointment or an interview or something going on with family. I'll be back next Friday. Same time, same channel. There he is. PJ joined us right now. P Nasty, can't wait for you to join the crew next week. Join my crew. Like I got 50 people working for me back here. Can't wait for you to be my new co-host, pal. Folks, until next week, I gotta go. I'll see you when I see you.
Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you could be next.